They'll go play action. And his first pass falls incomplete. Couldn't make the hook up with Matthew Golden. So it'll be second down.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
Here's Josh Jacobs getting his first look on the ground. He's right up next to that first down. Doesn't quite get there. Gain of 9. That brings up 3rd and short.
Hey, look, Kate, you can't just ask one tackler to go mano-a-mano and stop this guy. You got to have the cavalry coming. One guy makes a hit, the others are there to clean up and pile on because one-on-one, he's going to run right through you.
Let's go now. Let's go.
Turning to Jacobs on 3rd. And finally, they bring him down. He shook off a couple of defenders there on a nice pickup. They get 6 and a first down as well.
I love that call on 3rd down because it just gives you options. The best 3rd down teams are teams that do just that. Right? They give you options. You don't let the defense dictate to you. You look at what they're giving you, and you take advantage of them.
Pass play on 1st and 10. Completes this one to Kraft. And it doesn't get much, up to maybe their own 40. That's Antoine Winfield Jr. up to make that play.
There's no question, Kate, that the big plays down the seam or with big tight ends a fan favorite, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage, it gets good coverage, contested catches that really make tight ends a locker room favorite.
Has him on the quick hitter. And they'll stand him up and sit him down at the line.
Number 9, Christian Watson. A gain of a yard brings up 3rd and 5.
So now here's 3rd and 5.
19. Ready. 19 light.
Putting the tight end in motion. From the gun on 3rd down. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up. And partner, I think we just got to look at what's going to be one of their biggest challenges in this one, operating quick enough to neutralize that pass rush.
That's right, and I know it's very, very early, obviously the opening drive, but hits like that compound. That's why defenses stress it each and every week to get after the quarterback, because hits like that can have an effect throughout.
All right, working from the gun to Starks. 1st and 10.
What's that?
First give of the game to the rookie from Oregon. Has room down the left sideline. Into the red zone. That's a Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers don't need long to take a 6-0 lead. Austin Seibert on to try the extra point. And wow, Brock, this one is no good. He has been automatic so far this season, but for the first time here, he whiffs on that extra point. Wasn't accurate on the extra point, but he should be able to keep this between the sidelines, hopefully, as he sends this away. Here's Robinson with the return. And he's walloped just as he gets across the 25. What a hit. He's down shy of the 30. Starting out trips right here. 1st and 10. They've got a man in motion. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
2nd and 10, still at the 28. Setting up to throw. Oh, put some heat on this deep. He's got it deep downfield. And he'll take this one in for the Green Bay touchdown. The Packers make their way to the end zone. Christian Watson with the touchdown.
That's some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid, let him run.
Podlesny tacks on the extra point. And the Packers take the lead on that successful kick.
Buccaneers 6.
Now Podlesny on to handle the kickoff. Here's a return from the 7.
The Bucs take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. Back-to-back carries here. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That's what I call a healthy return on investment. You run the toss play, looking for positive yards, looking to move the sticks, and I'm looking for that to be called again.
New set of downs for him at the 38. Baker now off to play fake. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down.
On the throwaway. He was covered by Xavier McKinney.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. Oh, he put him in the spin cycle. A solid 8-yard gain there, and now they're going to have 3rd and 2.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. From the gun, here's Pierce. And ooh, this one does not have a chance. They were ready for that one, and the effort brings up 4th down.
Taken down right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. It's 4th down.
The Buccaneers out and into punt formation. And they could really use a good one here. Only needed once last week in the win, and he matches that total here. He's returning this from his own end zone, everybody. He found some space to do a little damage there before they bottle him up.
Let's take over 1st and 10 at their own 10-yard line.
Green Bay offense to the line now. 1st and 10.
Check, Panther. Here we go. Check, go.
Jacobs gets it to start the drive. They'll bring him down, but not before he picks up 7, Brock, to begin this drive.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Last run got him 7. Here comes 2nd and 3. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Coming deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out! And they scoop it up. Time to push for the line. And from where that fumble came from, 0 chance they were going to turn a profit on that play, right? But at least they did get it back.
Well, I think you know the only thing redeeming about that play, Kate.
They got the ball back.
Yeah, well done. Yeah, they got the ball back, but a whole lot longer down in distance.
They dodged the turnover, but still 3rd and pretty long. They've got to figure out. Handoff here to Jacobs. And he's brought down after a tremendous effort just to get a couple of yards. Just a couple of yards on the play. It's going to bring up 4th down. Short drop, but he still gets away a very good punt. And he's getting nothing on that return. They wrap him up almost at the exact spot that he fielded that punt.
46-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10. Here's Mayfield. Dumps it off to his running back. This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
I know coordinator and quarterback going to be upset with that first down because you call a screen on first, you're thinking stay ahead of schedule. Even a minimal gain to stay on pace, but instead, that defense creates a negative play and sets them back behind the sticks.
All right, here we go. 2nd down. Shotgun snap for Mayfield. Short pass brought in. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
Third down, here's Mayfield. Trying for the deep ball. And his heave isn't going to be answered. That's incomplete as an exciting look ends our first quarter. That's the end of one here. 7-6 is our score. More from Raymond James Stadium coming up after the break. Back for the start of quarter number 2. It's Buccaneers football as we begin. They're lining up to punt a little shy midfield. We'll get it at the 9. And he gets him what he can, but still pretty deep in their own territory starting out.
At their own 14-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Quick throw, right side, complete to start this drive. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable. It creates space to take that shot downfield.
Offensive line, this is 2nd and 4.
Let's go now. 70, Timberwolf.
Takes the handoff, now to throw. He beams one, deep right side. And there's a man there, it's intercepted. And the Buccaneers will take over as he records his first interception of our season. Well, I know I don't need to tell you, partner, but if you're going to try to get aggressive, really push a throw downfield like that, you have to be smart about how you do it.
Yeah, that is spot on, Kate. If you've got to find that spot when you know the coverage won't be able to hold up, especially as you go 20, 30, 40 yards down the field. Hey, listen, these defenders in the league today, if you throw a ball deep down the field like that, it turns into a 50-50 ball. More times than not, they can make a play and take it away just as they did.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10.
180. Point it right, point it right, point it right.
Throwing again is Baker. Right side, hauled in by Godwin. Muster a little down to the 30. Edger and Cooper there to make the stop.
You know what I love to say? You never go broke taking a profit, and you often gain profits when you use your eyes as a quarterback. Those hitch routes, those underneath throws, oftentimes it's the eyes of the quarterback looking downfield and then taking that short completion.
It's complete. This is Angluka. And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. It's a gain of 12 there. And that's good for a Buccaneer first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 18-yard line.
From the red zone on first. Bails out of the pocket quick. And the Packers are all over it. He goes down. And that sack quickly changes the tone of this series, Brock. It's 2nd down.
Just a tremendous effort from the defense there. A sense of urgency on first down in the red zone. Got to find a way to knock this offense backwards and and the defense just did.
Hey, alert 33.
They'll run now on second down. And he's brought down after a great gain. That's going to set up first and goal.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want in the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
Offense in position now. It's first and goal. From the red zone now. On target to Godwin. And that play is brought to a halt. They're going to say at the 5-yard line.
A pickup of 2 brings up second and goal at the 5-yard line.
Second and goal coming up. 5 yards to the end zone.
Watch out! 20! Watch out!
They'll send him up the middle. And the defense wins this rep. That's stopped at the line, and now they've got third and goal.
Brought down.
When one defender failed, well, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
Defense bringing in a 5th DB, third and goal.
Right. 180! Run. What's that?
Mayfield now from the gun. Catch is made in close. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. The Buccaneers parlay the interception into points. Seibert now to add the extra point. And this one thankfully knocks off the mark. He gets it to go.
Makes the score Buccaneers 13, Packers 7.
It's all lined up. Seibert now ready to send this flying. Return coming from the 6. He's got a lane up past the 30. And they'll have half the work done for them already. He's out of bounds right at the midfield stripe.
Hey, listen, I get it. I'm as guilty as anyone. So hyper-focused on offense and defense, often forgetting it's special teams in a play like that can swing a game. What a great return now to start out on the short field. And you've got to believe all this offense is thinking is let's capitalize and find that end zone.
Give him 5 on that carry. Bring it up second and 5.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. But that's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
So gain of 5 on that first down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on second. They're throwing it. Now setting up the screen for Jacobs. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. Give him 13 on that play. And that's good for a Green Bay first down.
To this day, I can still see the faces of the big guys in the huddle. When you call a screen like that, instead of them just getting knocked backwards, they get to be salesmen. They get to push those linemen downfield and then tee off and go hit somebody like they did right there.
It's a new set of downs for him at the 32.
Here we go.
Running on first here with Jacobs. Not the way to begin a new set of downs, Brock, as they drop it behind the line. Now, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you call 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
Back to the line they come, second down.
Here we go. 19 Charger.
Throwing now, another shotgun. Completed over the middle. And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down.
It's a gain of 7.
We're at the 2-minute warning now for Raymond James. The Packers facing a deficit near the break. This drive in jeopardy. Here's a 3rd and 10. They'll air it out on 3rd. Quick slant into the hands of Golden. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Working inside the red zone. He's got a man left. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
On second down, Jacobs ran into a wall that time. A couple of guys able to hold him right at the line of scrimmage. So third down now.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet. But if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Cavity Lions! Cowboys!
They stick with Jacobs. Breaks the tackle. And he's going to have enough for the first down. Not by much. He got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with a first and goal. The Packers take their first time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. This offense in position now. It's first and goal.
Let's go! 60 Eagles! 18 Cardinal! 18 Cardinal!
They'll run. Jacobs. And he's going to fight forward and get in. Touchdown! The Packers tie it just before halftime. It's a Josh Jacobs touchdown. They kept it on the ground as opposed to airing it out, and that time, well, Brock, the ground game paid off.
Well, these great rushing attacks down here that could score rushing touchdowns, it takes the whole party getting involved. Yeah, the burst of the running back was tremendous. How about the launch of his blockers right off the line of scrimmage? That's a touchdown the entire way, and it took the entire group offensively.
This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. Big shot at the end of that run back as he gets it just past the 20.
First and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The clock reads 24 seconds now as the final drive of this half begins. First down, here's Baker. And this one is launched downfield. Forces that one, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Xavier McKinney. And the Packers might be able to get some points late after the interception.
They'll take over first and 10 at the 42-yard line.
They'll head up first and 10 from the 42.
Ready!
Airing it out to start this drive. Jump off caught by his back. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken.
4 yards on the pickup. Second and 6 at the Bucs' 37-yard line.
This is second and 6 coming up. Pass play coming here. This is a heater going deep. And again, an interception is drawn. Looked a whole lot like the last play, didn't it, partner? And again, the turnover escapes him. It's going to be third down.
Well, that's not the uniform you want to see almost bringing it in. They are so fortunate to have another shot down here after the near pick.
Has the direction, but not the distance. It falls just short. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. Now Pod Leslie on to handle the kickoff. Starting from the 5. Oh, and he eats a hit to bring it into that, right near the 25-yard line.
Their own 25-yard line.
Bucks to the line. First and 10. Back to work after throwing the pick. And the pack gets home. They drop him. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up second down.
That is not the way they needed to come out of the locker room here to begin the second half. Trailing, you got to play with a sense of urgency. You got to protect your quarterback. And they didn't either.
Things already looking a good bit tougher here. It is 2nd and 17 after the sack. Dumped off to his running back. And a nice gain here, but it stopped short of the first.
We've heard it said, and I believe it to my core, football is the ultimate team sport. And a well-run screen like that is the ultimate team play because it takes all 11 doing their job.
Nickel look by the Packers on 3rd down.
Kings, 180. Stop.
To the air on 3rd and long. That throw's knocked away and incomplete. 4th down coming up.
This defense, they had a plan. And they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
And he puts together a nice little return there before they're able to bring him down.
At their own 35-yard line.
A nice starting spot for the Packers here. This is 1st and 10.
Let's go.
Hand off to Jacobs to start the drive. And he stopped after picking up 9, so they're set up well here with 2nd and 1.
While that run may not move the chains, Kate, that is such a confidence builder. Sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
Here's Jacobs again on 2nd down. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs.
Hey, Kate, you want to see a picture in the football dictionary of staying on schedule? That was it.
2 yards on the play. 1st down, Green Bay.
New set of downs for him from the 46.
Alert! Alert! Deputy!
Going to the ground again on 1st. And this give not as fruitful. They're on him quicker this time. He's not going to get back to the line of scrimmage. That one felt kind of counterintuitive there, Brock. They load up the line with that extra blocking, and then the run goes out to the edge anyway.
That's right. You put 2 tight ends on the field, yeah, you can live with a stalemate. It's hard to move people in the NFL, but you do not want to go backwards.
Ready? 18 cards.
This time it's a passing play. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. When we look back at this one, Brock, it is going to be defensive highlight after defensive highlight. And there again, the examples, they just keep coming.
The physical play has been the trademark. Really, from the first snap through this second half, there have not been many just uncontested, clean, efficient plays. Every effort's been answered, and that's why that scoreboard's not been lit up.
And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Picked off by Jacob Parrish. And he takes this one back. It's a pick 6 and a Tampa Bay touchdown. But we all know getting the interception is the important thing, Brock. But how about this guy having the wherewithal to transition into a really nice return to then get the touchdown out of it, too?
Yeah, that's a great point. We talk about it with receivers, right? Getting vertical right away after making a catch. Same thing for these defenders when they make a pick. They secure the football, sure, but instantly they go back to their offensive days. They want that touchdown, and they want a moment they won't forget.
A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. Fielded at the 7. Good work so far. He's got room. And he brought this one almost to midfield before he's tackled.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
Here we go. Ready?
Back to the air following that pick 6. Throw left side to Watson. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable. and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Dropping back to throw. Cut down the field, Golden. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. That one goes for 31 yards and a first down when all is said and done.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw when you throw it that deep outside the numbers that requires a serious fastball, serious arm strength, and he just showed it off.
And they're going to have 1st and goal after he picked up a nice chunk there.
This dude was just not going to be stopped, not by the first defender, heck, not even by the second one who was able to bring him down. No, it took a few shots before this crew could finally get this beast down.
4 downs to get this across. Here's 1st and goal.
Ready, go!
They're going play action. Cut near the goal line. It's a Green Bay touchdown. The Packers tie this game up. It seems like a lot of the time, Brock, even if the results aren't quite as flashy every rep, tight ends are even more reliable scorers than a lot of receivers are when it comes to the passing game.
Yeah, I would agree with that, but there's also a lot more real estate for them to work with. Right? Think of the receivers. They got to deal with the sidelines, that 12th defender. Many of these tight ends, they've got a ton of field to work with, and when they prove to the quarterback they could be a difference maker, he'll look for him.
Now Podlesny on to handle the kickoff. Fields this one at the 3. Ooh, a big lick from the coverage team there. That is going to stop things before they can get it to the 30.
At their own 26-yard line.
Tampa Bay bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10.
180! Alert, alert! Alert, alert! What's up?
From the gun, Mayfield. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks. Big shot to begin the drive has him up beyond the 40.
180! What's up?
1st and 10. Here's Mayfield. Just like the last play, Cooper has it. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. It's a pickup of 11. And that's good enough for a Tampa first down.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
180! What's up?
Mayfield with a blitz coming. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Tried getting it to Emeka Egbuka, and it's going to be 2nd down.
And 10.
Mayfield to throw again. Outside, this is Egbuka. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. Give him 15 yards on the pickup there. And that's good for a Buccaneer first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
The give now out of the shotgun. And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more.
That's a pretty good stop on 1st down. This defense now gets a chance to dictate, and that's what all the great defenses want to do, Kate. They want to dictate it on their terms and not just be reacting to what the offense is always doing.
Another carry for him. Looks like we can call it about 4 yards in the end. It was Xavier McKinney that time with the tackle.
You know, these are the kind of runs, Kate, that a balanced game plan and a balanced offense is built on. It gets you good yardage, it sets up your play action, and it keeps that defense honest.
3rd and short, Mayfield. Has him on the quick hitter. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
Good offenses, okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after it.
Run. 180!
From the red zone now. Short pass, Bryant. And they bring him down at the 7-yard line.
Complete to Trey Palmer. It's a gain of a yard. Brings up
A touchdown aside in that frame as we run out of time in the third quarter. It's Buccaneer football. They trail, but it's still within reach for them. Ball placed at the 7. It's 2nd and goal. They'll try and punch it in. He's hit and driven backwards. This is going to force him into 3rd and goal.
Okay, that is just a terrific effort defensively, and now really sets you up. I don't think this offense can run it, not after getting knocked backward on 2nd down.
Big play coming up here as everyone gets set for 3rd and goal. Here he goes, 3rd and long. On the move, trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop it. And the defense are down away from completing this stand. It's 4th and goal. So big kick coming up for Austin Seibert from 37 yards in the right hash. It's pushing right, and it's going to miss the mark just on the wrong side of that upright. And they fail to claim that lead. They're still down by a point.
Goal to go, and to come away with nothing. Zip, zilch, nothing. It's not all on him for missing the kick. He could shoulder the blame with the 11 other guys who couldn't find the end zone on 1st, 2nd, or even 3rd and goal.
Packers getting set here. 1st and 10. And in motion, out of the slot. Handoff running left, Jacobs. And his progress is stopped, but a nice 5-yard gain before it was.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
1st down run, nabs him 5, now 2nd and 5. This is Reed working the right side. Through the 35. And he has it almost to the red zone, down at the 21. One of the game's biggest plays right there as they get the markers
In the short field, because they know at any time when this man touches the ball, he can transform a short completion into a big play.
This is Jacobs running left. Space to the left. And he's taken out as he brings it down towards the 10s. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And it'll be 1st down, Packers.
Now, don't think for a second they're going to slow down the tempo. Defense on their heels. And right now is the best chance to go push that envelope and get aggressive.
All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10.
Ready! Liking 18, go!
Jacobs gets it on the draw. Quite the turnaround these last 2 plays, huh? Nice gain on 1, and now they get him behind the line.
Sometimes the surprises work out for a nice game. And sometimes, well, those surprises, they don't surprise anybody, and you're left hoping your running back just gets up.
They break the huddle. It's 2nd down now. Throwing now off the play action. Vacates quickly left side. Blitz is there, and he goes down. And for the 2nd straight play, Brock, they're headed the wrong way. That's going to bring up a tough 3rd down.
Okay, this is one of those times and moments that even though it's been years and decades, I can still hear the great Mike Holmgren saying to me, after I tried to scramble as a QB that couldn't really run like our guy today, and he would say, "Oh, Brock, bless your heart. Oh, bless your heart." And really what he's saying is, don't ever try that again.
On the set.
This is a tough spot to be in. It's 3rd and very long. 3rd and long for him here. incomplete, and now we've got fourth down. So Jackpot Lesney's on in a high-pressure spot. This is a 42-yard look from the left hash. Kicked well, and this is good! And now their lead will push out beyond a field goal.
So after that make, a field goal won't cost them a lead, but a touchdown still ties it, or likely probably puts them down a point. Okay, this is one of those moments where the defense now has clarity. They know what the stakes are and what they have to defend.
Now Podlesny on to handle the kickoff. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone, so we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35. Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10.
Regular. 180.
Mayfield now from the gun. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Mayfield. Oh, he put everything he had into that. That's grabbed inside the 30. And they are all the way into that red zone.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
To the right, it's pulled in by Palmer. And he's going to be taken down near the 8-yard line.
Move the chains. Got to move them chains. Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
Got to think this is 4-down territory, Brock, as they come up here 1st and goal. Shotgun handoff to Pierce. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a 1st down.
Short of the goal line.
Give some credit to this offense. They almost got it done on just one play running the ball in. I got to be honest, the 1st down run often leads to 2nd down pass, but I don't think so now. Now you push that pile, go finish this drive.
Now it's 2nd and goal from the 1. Mayfield keeps it himself. And he gets in. Touchdown! The Buccaneers take a 4th quarter lead. Baker Mayfield the touchdown. He finds his way in on the sneak. Pretty important PAT here, Brock, to make it a field goal game. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Buccaneers push their lead to 3.
Buccaneers 27, Packers 24. Austin Seibert set to kick off.
It's all lined up. Seibert now ready to send this flight. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock, so they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35.
Okay, ready?
A nice starting spot for the Packers here. This is 1st and 10.
Come on. Set.
They'll throw to begin this drive. Hits him on the out route. And he's forced out of bounds after picking up about 7.
I know I can sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts are just so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
He finds Jacobs here underneath. And he's tackled with a 1st down yardage. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Shotgun give now to Jacobs. Rolling into enemy territory. And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the 1st.
On the jump.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Go!
Going run again with Jacobs. Quick adjustment defensively to stop him this time, so no gain on 1st down. We've hit the 2-minute warning here in Tampa. Packers down by only 3.
At the 42-yard line.
Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. Pass play now. Finds his man. It's Kraft. And hey, if you can't prevent the catch, Brock, at least prevent a gain after it, right? So they make the quick stop at the 31. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down.
A gain of 11 on the play. 1st down.
Here we go, here we go. Ready?
Here he is to throw. Now setting up the screen for Jacobs. He's dropped a big stop in a big moment there, Brock. They could not afford to lose yards there.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
All right, here we go. 2nd down.
Let's go now.
He'll look to throw it. Trying to push deep downfield. Touchdown, Green Bay! The Packers jump in front late. Christian Watson with the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. So what a finish this is shaping up to be. The late touchdown here, Brock, moves them in front.
And week to week, what a pleasure it is for us to call these games. We never know what kind of game we're going to get. This one's been everything you could have wanted. And now, even though they've taken the lead, there's still enough time on that other sideline for them to go mount a response.
Now Pod Leslie on to handle the kickoff. Here's a return from the 7. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
The Bucs take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Setting up to pass. We've got a screen to the running back. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40. Timeout taken by the Buccaneers. They're 1st. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game.
At that down and distance, this group was pretty confident the screen would get them enough yards for the 1st, and it did. And so long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
180.
Back to throw. And he's short of the 1st after a mile gain. Buccaneers hustling to the line. They're in the hurry up.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
Shotgun snap for Mayfield. Getting out to his left. Mayfield's able to get him the 1st down before sliding to a stop. Tampa spends its 2nd timeout now. And they're still going to have 1 left at their disposal.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Offense to the line for 1st down, conscious of that single timeout they've got remaining. Baker now from the gun. Escapes the pocket. Now here he goes again. And he will score and give them the lead in the final minute. Absolutely clutch score there, Brock, as they take the lead here in the final minutes.
Incredible execution. The moment not too big for any of them. And Kate, they cashed in when it really mattered.
Pretty important PAT here, Brock, to make it a field goal game. And he shakes out the pressure to nail the point after, and now an opposing field goal would only tie this game.
34. Packers 31. Austin Seibert.
It's all lined up. Seibert now ready to send this flight. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. A nice starting spot for the Packers here. This is 1st and 10. Jacobs gets it to start the drive. And he'll be stopped after just about a yard. 2nd and 9 coming up. The Packers take their first time out. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. That one's going to fall incomplete. No luck there. Just 11 seconds remaining. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour. And there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
Throwing now. That could be it, folks. It's intercepted. That's Antoine Winfield Jr. And the Buccaneers make the play that should win them this game.
There's some serious self-scouting going on right now. What is this quarterback not seeing that has led to these 3 interceptions in just this game? And then overall, what is this offense doing that has this defense clued in coverage-wise to every route combination they're trying to throw?
Down to a knee, and we're going to see if that defense chooses to expend one of its final 2 timeouts. So it's a win for the Buccaneers. And finally, Brock, they can exhale and take a few breaths, because I don't imagine any of them were breathing easy during that one with how close this game was.
Them or us? We're both.
All of us.
Yeah,
all of the above.
It is so hard, Kate, to match the adrenaline surge they feel right now and that they felt at every major turn throughout the second half. There's just something about a close game, the intensity that's there in every moment that you love to experience as a player, and that you hope in all these moments you can execute so you're the one celebrating and riding that wave of emotion.
So that'll do it for this one. With Brock Huard, I'm Kate Scott. The Buccaneers winners. As with that, we sign off from Tampa.